I want you all to continue to be patient with me. I'm still figuring out the right setting, not just with this area, but also with my camera that I have. So, I'm going back and forth what with the phone and the camera and everything. But right now we got a new video today, and it's really just about money, but not for the men this time, for the females, for the women. Of course, any man, whether it's the top 10% or just the regular average guy, they're not gonna want a broke female. They'll take one. Well, at least the average man will. The high value man, he won't. So you don't even gotta worry about that. This is more again for the average man. They might take a chance on a female that's making, I don't know, 25K, and having assistance, or just making it through. Maybe she don't even have a job and she's just in school. Whatever the case, those females really shouldn't even be focused on dating so much, because they're still on their purpose and they're still trying to get to where they want to get to. But money is a factor. So for a woman that is ready to date, she is in some type of job or career field, this is for her. Because a female that has all these things, they have money. Let's say they're even above average. Let's say they're making just as much as the average guy, which is 45K. So they're making that, right? And you're thinking, what are you supposed to do with that money? Well, the man, like I said before, traditionally, they're supposed to be paying for all these dates. They're supposed to be giving you the lifestyle that you would like. So if you like a guy that can take you out on dates consistently and give you some entertainment in your life besides the regular chilling inside, then the female shouldn't be required to pay for those dates. Maybe when you get together and, it's like you're going back and forth, you're taking turns, you are helping each other with your financial situations because you're about even, that's cool. But just in the initial, I'm dating this person, he's courting you, he's paying for these dates. And if he can't pay for these dates, then he probably shouldn't be dating. That's it. So this guy's paying for your dates. He wants to see the best of you. Problem is, he's probably not going to give you that many dates. The guy's not going to just keep dating and dating and dating, right? It's usually going to be 2-3 dates, and by then they're going to have a pretty good idea. Is this someone I actually want to be in a relationship with, or am I at my limit to where we need to have sex and then I'm calling it quits? Or depending on how bad your vibe is and chemistry is, they won't wait out for the sex. They'll just be on to the next. They'll be like, I'm done with this female for whatever reason, gone, just done with your ass. Is it harsh? No, because you got to think these guys are investing really in every date. They're investing their time, their resources that they could be giving someone else, or they could be putting into something else for themselves. But of course, they want a female in their life. Obviously, they're trying to date for some sort of reason, whether it's a relationship, maybe something less serious than that. No matter what the case is, they're not going to just keep dating and dating and dating. So why is it important for the women to have money? They need money of their own because they need to keep themselves up. I think it's the worst thing, absolute worst, when a female just meets a guy and conversation's flowing and they hit you with, oh, can you do this for me? Can you get my nails done? Can you get my hair done? No, that's exactly why you make your money. It is your job to look good. It is your job to be feminine. Not just the way you act, but the way you look. Are you getting your good hair? Are you getting your nails done? Are you buying good clothing that makes you sexually appealing to these men that you're trying to attract. Okay, that's really what the money's for. It's not so you can just stack up and I mean, yes, of course, everyone should save up. Don't get me wrong, and everyone has different financial situations. You might be trying to save up for a new place, new car, whatever the case is. Taking care of family, I get that. But if you're trying to date and you're in the dating scene, your money is for you to be sexually appealing for this man. These guys really aren't caring if you're making 180K, 60K, whatever it is. What they do care about is how you present yourself. What they do care about is that they know whenever they pick you up for this date, you're going to be the prize that they're hoping you are. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't think ladies understand some of these dates, depending on where you go, they're not cheap. Okay, if a man, he wants to take you out, let's say you're one of these girls that like to go out, right? It's a weekend, you like to drink, and let's just say you want to go to one of these lounges, not necessarily a club, but just a lounge, and you want to eat, drink, and you want your own table, whatever. Well, a lot of these places, those tables aren't just first come, first serve a lot of times. A lot of them you gotta reserve. So now the dude has to pay the reservation fee for that table. Then sometimes those tables come with a bottle minimum, which bottles could start at $200. Let's just say the club, the section fee or the table fee is $100. So now he could be at $300 just so he can give you this nice experience at this upper echelon entertainment instead of just going to an Applebee's, instead of just going to some hole in the wall bar where, you know, everything's free, you just gotta pay for the alcohol, whatever. Okay? He's trying to give you something else. He's trying to go above and beyond. So because he's going above and beyond, don't you think you need to do the same in return for this man? Okay? Now of course, every first date isn't gonna be something like that. But let's say you already went to just a regular bar. You had a couple drinks, which he paid for. Drinks could have easily added up to $50, $60, whatever the case is, depending on how much you were drinking. That's cool. But now he's on the second date. Now he's trying to show you a good time. He's trying to have a good time living within his lifestyle. So that lounge or that club could be his regular lifestyle, but he just wants to invite you, right? Well, don't you think that you need to be showing up special for him? Don't you think you need to be doing your best, not to show him that you have as much money as him or whatever the case is, but he wants to have a good time, and he wants to be with a very beautiful woman. Obviously, he thinks you're attractive, otherwise he wouldn't be taking you out. So that's step one, you passed. Step two is you're keeping yourself to the level that he would expect and he would like to have for the rest of his life, okay? So that's why money does matter. So for you to have some type of good job matters, because you're not only paying for yourself to live, which let's just say it's Texas, right? If you're in a city like Houston, rent's gonna be about $1,200, right? Then you're paying for groceries. It's gonna be about $150 to $300 a month for groceries. That's just for you. And then let's just say you have a kid. Now the groceries are probably gonna be $300 to $500 a month, just depending on how old the kid is and everything like that. And then you have your utilities, that's gonna be like $200, $300. Okay, so you see things are adding up. Guys don't wanna hear about that when it comes to dating, because he's paying the same thing you're paying. If it's two people that are living in that city, let's say it's Houston, He's paying all that himself. So he doesn't want to hear the excuse of you saying, oh, I got this, I got that. Could you do this for me? No. This is why money matters when it comes to dating. We don't care about, if you got a master's degree, bachelor's degree. We're not necessarily turned on by that. That's not going to necessarily raise your value especially your sexual value. Like we're not getting turned on by doctors now, but what we are getting turned on is when we see a woman that is taking care of themselves, keeps themselves nice and fit, nice and feminine, has a nice style, and of course, all the other things, being cooperative, being on time, all that good stuff, right? So that's why that's why the money matters. And then not only does the money matter, but it matters if you have a kid too. That's another excuse the guy is definitely not trying to hear. Now, guys are open to dating someone with a kid, but again, don't be mad at the man because they're not giving you too much of a chance because you have a kid. Okay, he doesn't have anything against your kid, but if he's trying to make these plans with you and you're constantly canceling with him because you can't find a sitter, don't have money for a sitter, you don't have money to go out because of your kid, that's not his problem at all. Okay? It's not his problem. That's your problem. That means you need to make more money so that you can get the sitter, so that you can pay all your bills, so that you can buy your hair, your nails, your outfits. All that stuff is on you. That's why the money matters. Not for him. Now, when you're finally a couple with someone, when you're finally together in that relationship, will that man help you? Most likely, yes. But you have to get there first. You have to pass at least 2, 3, 4 dates before he even says, okay, you know what? I want this to be like a relationship. I want this to be exclusive. Whatever he wants to call this situation. Because the man is in control of what that situation is. I understand females have standards. They say, oh, then I'm not going to be this, be that. That's fine. That's cool. But ultimately, the man is going to decide what type of arrangement situation you have. So this is, again, going with the cooperative. You need to get to know a man, need to understand what he wants and needs, and you're either going to get on his program, you're going to follow his lead, or you're just not going to be with him. Simple as that. Now, I'm not saying you have to listen to every single man out there. Some of these guys are crazy. Some of these guys don't even know what they want. A guy that usually doesn't know what he wants, it's pretty clear. You can tell. His planning is going to be bad. He might not plan things at all. It's always going to be, I don't know, maybe we can do this. Maybe you can come over. What do you want to do? Tell me what you like and I'll take you there. That's a man that doesn't know what he wants. A man that knows what he wants, he's going to find things, look things up, okay? He's going to try to fit you into his life. So if he never has any ideas of what he wants to do, that means he pretty much doesn't do anything with his life. Besides work, I'm assuming. And that's fine. He can be a homebody. 2 homebody people can get together. That can work. But every female I know isn't a homebody. It's whether you have no kids, all these females aren't homebodies. These clubs ain't filled with all just dudes, there are females. And those females, believe it or not, hot girls, some of this, hot girls, some of that, they do want to date. Okay? So, again, ladies, get your money right. And you can make something happen. And the last reason to get your money right is, I really don't want to say this and it coming out wrong, but the number one thing that guys really matter or care about, I'm sorry, when it gets to the relationship part is the fit part. It is. And that's where the money comes in. There is nothing wrong with using your money to improve yourself. Whether it's you getting a trainer, whether it's you buying healthier foods, which do cost more than junk foods and the drive-thrus and all the Door Dashes, actually cooking, which is a necessary skill that you need. So being fit can also help you improve that skill because you're gonna have to cook for yourself. But let's say you don't wanna go through all that. You don't wanna meal prep, you don't wanna make time, or you don't have time for the gym, you don't wanna buy different supplements, you don't wanna buy a trainer. I get it. It's tiring. I get it. There's days I don't wanna go to the gym. There's days I just wish, man, I could just wake up and I could just have this body, this perfect body that I want. But I don't. I also enjoy going to the gym, so I'm gonna keep working and working until I get there. But for those females that just don't have it inside them that want to go, you do have options. You do have the option to change your body. Now, don't just assume because you see so many celebrities and Instagram models and all different types of women that everyone just needs the same type of body. It's okay if you want to be slim. It's okay if you want to not have a whole bunch of ass, not have a whole bunch of titties. Just be, some might call it regular, some might call it no body having ass, whatever. Some guys like that a lot. Some guys don't want to wipe up a whole bunch of ass, a whole bunch of titties. Yeah, it looks good, but you know you're still weighing more than him, right? He's not picking you up, okay? Yeah, it's nice to get behind a nice thick girl and clap them cheeks and watching everything shake and y'all look great at the club when y'all twerking and it's so much going on and y'all got all the curves. That's going to get you a lot of attention, for sure. It's definitely going to be better than having a bad built body, a laundry bag body, a refrigerator body, whatever you want to call a bad body built person, whatever. That's why you have surgery. Surgery is going to cost money. So again, it's always a full circle. You need money. Simple. And that's what today's video is on, man. I appreciate you watching, and just get your money up. It really is gonna lead to happiness. I can